let's get right into it. Number 9. Money can't buy happiness. You've heard this one, right? Usually from some rich person climbing out of their Ferrari. Here's the thing. It's the favorite lie of people who already have money. Like a billionaire telling homeless people that cardboard boxes are actually pretty cozy. Scientists decided to test this garbage. And guess what? Money does buy happiness. Up to about $500,000 a year. That's right, $500,000 of pure joy juice. Below that magic number, more money equals more happiness. Every single time. Think about it. Money buys peace of mind. It buys healthcare that actually works. It buys time with your kids instead of grinding away at 3 jobs just to keep the lights on. Remember that old study saying happiness peaks at $75,000? That's as outdated as flip phones. With today's prices, that barely covers rent and ramen in most cities. So next time some millionaire tells you money can't buy happiness, ask them to trade bank accounts. Watch how fast they change the subject. Number 8. Looks don't matter, it's what's inside that counts. This might be the biggest lie we tell kids right after Santa Claus. Dating apps have 300 million people proving this wrong every single day. You see a face, you swipe. That's it. A billion-dollar industry built entirely on judging books by their covers. Nobody's swiping right on your great personality. They can't even see it, unless they've got some kind of spiritual X-ray vision I don't know about. Here's something that'll make your blood boil. Studies show attractive people get lighter sentences for the exact same crimes. Being pretty is literally a get-out-of-jail-early card. Good-looking people make more money too. They get promoted faster. They get better deals on everything. It's like having a cheat code for life that you're born with. Dating apps have gotten so brutal that 1 in 5 women are getting cosmetic surgery just for their profile pictures, spending thousands of dollars because looks don't matter. We keep saying this while throwing billions at the beauty industry. It's the world's biggest game of pretend. So yeah, looks don't matter. Unless you want a date, or a job, or a lighter prison sentence, or basic human respect. Number 7. Hard work guarantees success. The classic pull yourself up by your bootstraps fairy tale. Work hard enough and you'll be rich. Fun fact, 42% of rich kids stay rich as adults. And it's not because they work 42% harder than you. They've got something better than work ethic. They've got connections. It's like running a race where some people start at the finish line, then they turn around and tell everyone else to just run faster. The media loves pushing stories about self-made millionaires. They'll show you some rich guy who built everything from nothing. Then you dig deeper. Turns out mom's friend got him that first big contract. Now don't get me wrong. Hard work absolutely matters. It's just not the only thing that matters. It's like having a great car but no GPS. You'll drive really fast but in circles. The real formula is hard work, plus connections, plus timing. That's the triple threat. Work your tail off, but also work smart. Network, like your life depends on it. Because it kind of does. Number 6. Follow your passion and money will follow. This lie is basically the live, laugh, love sign of career advice. You know who really follows their passion? Teachers. You know what follows them? Student debt and second jobs. Meanwhile, some guy filming himself eating spicy chips in his car makes millions on TikTok. The market doesn't care about your passion. It cares about what sells. That's why we have broke nurses saving lives and rich influencers selling detox tea. The most passionate people often make the least money, because they'll do it for love. Musicians play for exposure. Artists create for recognition. Writers write for experience. Here's the real secret. Find where your passion meets what people actually need. That's the sweet spot. Love teaching? Become a corporate trainer? Love art? Maybe you should design apps. Love writing? Copywriters make bank. The lie isn't that passion doesn't matter. It's that passion alone pays the bills. But passion plus market demand? Now you're cooking with gas. Number 5. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. People love throwing this around when something terrible happens. Like getting hit by a truck somehow turns you into Superman. Your brain doesn't work like a gym muscle. Trauma doesn't make it stronger. It literally damages it. It's like expecting your car to run better after a crash. Scientists found that severe stress physically changes the parts of your brain that handle memories. Your mental hard drive gets corrupted. Some people get better at pushing down bad memories after trauma. But that's not strength. That's your brain going into emergency lockdown. Like boarding up windows during a hurricane. You can't see the storm anymore, but your house is still getting wrecked. Look, some people do get stronger after trauma. They develop what psychologists call post-traumatic growth, but it's not automatic. It's not guaranteed. And it sure as hell isn't because the trauma was good for them. It's because they got help. They processed it. They had support. So maybe instead of this cliche, we should say, what doesn't kill you requires therapy, and a really good support system. Number 4, there's someone for everyone. This is the comfort food of dating advice. Don't worry, your special someone is out there. Dating apps revealed something brutal. About 80% of women compete for the same 20% of men. If you're a guy in the bottom 80%, you might as well be invisible. If you're a woman, you're fighting hundreds of others for those same few men. It's like a party where everyone's trying to talk to the same 3 people, while 50 others stand around pretending they're not lonely. We're more connected than ever, but real connections are rarer than an honest politician. It's like dying of thirst in the middle of the ocean. Water everywhere, but none you can actually drink. Loneliness is so bad now that some countries created a minister of loneliness, an actual government job to figure out why we're all so alone despite having 1,000 Facebook friends. Here's the thing, love is out there, but it's not sitting around waiting for you like a package on your doorstep. The dating game has changed. The rules are different, and pretending they're not is like showing up to a gunfight with a love poem. You want better odds? Work on yourself, expand your circles, and try new things. The lie isn't that you'll never find someone. It's that it'll happen magically without any effort. Number 3. You can be anything you want to be. The mother of all childhood lies. Tell that to the 5'2" kid dreaming of the NBA. The average NBA player is 6'6". That's like telling a Chihuahua it can become a Great Dane if it just believes hard enough. Fun fact that'll crush some dreams. If you're over 7 feet tall, you have a 17% chance of making the NBA. Not from hard work, just from being really, really tall. Or opera singing. Some people are born with vocal cords perfectly shaped for those high notes. Others sound like a dying cat no matter how many lessons they take. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team, but here's what people forget. He was already 5'10" as a sophomore. By senior year, he was 6'5". He had the height, and the drive, and the talent. All 3. Here's what we should tell kids. Find out what you're naturally good at, then become unstoppable at that. The real tragedy isn't that you can't be anything, it's wasting years trying to be something you're not built for when you could be dominating at something else. Number 2. Social media brings people together. The biggest lie since I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions. These platforms promising connection are turning us into screen zombies who panic when the Wi-Fi drops for 5 seconds. The tech CEOs who created these apps, they won't let their own kids use them. Like drug dealers telling their family don't touch the product while selling it to everyone else. These apps are designed like slot machines for your brain. Every like, every notification, every endless scroll hits your pleasure centers. But instead of winning money, you win anxiety and depression. The numbers don't lie. Social media use goes up. Teen depression rates go up. We're running a massive experiment to see how miserable we can make people while they're surrounded by friends. The algorithms trap you in an echo chamber. You think you're seeing the world. You're seeing what the AI knows will keep you angry and scrolling. That's why your fishing-loving uncle is now convinced birds aren't real. Number 1. Everything happens for a reason. The ultimate comfort phrase people throw around like candy at a funeral. Your kid gets cancer? Everything happens for a reason. Your spouse dies in a random crash? Everything happens for a reason. Our brains are wired to find patterns everywhere. Even when there aren't any, like seeing faces in clouds or Jesus on toast, your brain literally can't handle randomness. People would rather believe their suffering is part of some master plan than accept that the universe is rolling dice with their lives. This comfortable lie can be cruel. Imagine telling someone who lost their child that it was meant to be. That's not comfort, that's torture. Sometimes bad things just happen. No cosmic plan, no hidden meaning. Just life being life, and that's actually kind of freeing. You're not being punished. You're not failing some cosmic test. Sometimes you just got dealt a bad hand. The beautiful part is, we make our own meaning. We choose how to respond. That's way more powerful than waiting for the universe to reveal some master plan. You're not a character in someone else's story. You're writing your own. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.